Good morning, doll fam. It's Monday. We're starting another week. I don't know what I'm going to try to accomplish this week. I don't know if I'm going to try to create another photo set, work on a blog. I have a lot of things I need to adjust on my Facebook page, change my blog around. I have some ideas for that. And I just don't know how I'm going to get anything done with all of these distractions. So, we're just going to start out this week by realizing we have some things we need to accomplish, right, Chunky? And we're not going to be too hard on ourselves if we don't achieve those things. But we're going to try. Together. To the kitchen, to the coffee maker, puss puss. I love you. God, could he have any more stuffed animals? Oh, hi. So, it's Tuesday, and I've decided that I'm gonna wash everybody's bed because we've all been so sick, so gross. I want to try and kill as many germs as possible, but as always, washing children's beds are 10 times harder because they're never empty. Yeah. So, happy Tuesday to me. So my kids have bunk beds. And the top bunk bed scares me. Okay, that's just real talk. I do not like the top bunk bed. It's scary. Getting up on it makes me realize how old I am. But somebody has to make these sacrifices for people to have clean beds, okay? And it's me. I don't like it. My kids just climb up here like it's no big deal, and I'm busy losing my mind because all I can do is picture my old ass falling backwards and splat at the bottom. What happened to mommy? Oh, you know, she was just trying to climb up to the top bunk and showed her age. How am I gonna get down? My oldest kid has Tums up here by his bed. What 9-year-old has Tums up by their bed? Oh man. Oh man. Currently looking for a ladder. Oh God. Where is it? It was there when I came up. Oh. So far down. It's so far down. Oh, I found it. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, so real talk, I just found the raddest thing in the universe at the grocery store. But real talk, I had to go to the grocery store and I had to take Lucy to the doctor's, and it's not even 4 o'clock yet on Tuesday, but when I ran into Walmart, I found this awesome coffee cup and I had to get it. I couldn't not get it. I don't need any more cups, but the best cup in the universe. Get it? Do you get it? I'm gonna wash this bad boy up so I can have some coffee. Yes, but we have to wash it first because germs. Ew. Also, Lysol is up like almost an extra $1 because everybody is trying to protect themselves from the coronavirus. Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of figured that Lysol was always an important thing. So we're big Lysol supporters here, and I always have Lysol in my house. But oh my gosh, Lysol ridiculous. It's almost $6 a can. So that's it for Tuesday. I'm excited because I have a new mug, and Lysol is, we're all gonna have to sell our organs to obtain. So go us. Okay, we're getting down to business. Yeah, don't judge me. I mean, we all have important things to do that don't involve washing our hair every week. So it is Wednesday, it's not Tuesday. Tuesday transpired into a really long day, and there was just no way I had time to stop and do anything. But I did get this really cool cup. Finally, you know, everybody always tags themselves or shares things about Disney princesses, and I have never been able to relate to any of the Disney princesses. So finally, my cat is trying to tear the bathroom down. Give me 1 second, please. Anyway, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, so I have this really rad cup because she's a badass, and she is the princess that I finally can kind of see myself in, to say the least. So I think I've reheated this cup of coffee like 6 times today. So Tuesday was a really long day. I ended up taking Lucy to the doctor just to make sure there was nothing going on with her cough. And then I went to the grocery store, which took freaking forever. And, you know, I walked around the grocery store thinking, I wonder if anybody thinks this woman who's doing spins and jazz hands in every aisle and talking to this tiny person in front of her is crazy. But then I thought to myself, well, I hope that they do, because then maybe that will keep people from talking to me, because I don't want that. No. They do occasionally, but the crazier you look, the more you get avoided. You guys might be wondering about my coat. This is my house coat. Do you have a house coat? I think that it's important to have like something cozy that you wear at home that just makes you feel hugged as you walk around, and that's what this is for me. So yeah, I wear it a lot, but I wash it a lot too because my baby pukes on it, and well, that's just my reality. So I fought for this Monday coffee with the doll, sit down, check-in, whatever we call it, for the day that fills our week. And today I kind of had a brush with a situation that I wanted to talk about, because I think that's an important situation. And I was met with a decision today that I've been pondering for a couple of weeks now, if not longer. And it's something that I questioned because I didn't know, like, there was more than one person involved in this situation, and I didn't want to hurt anybody, and nobody deserved to be hurt, and I just didn't want to cross a line or make, you know, a choice that ultimately upset somebody else. Because I treat everybody the same. I treat everybody with the same kindness and love, until you give me a reason not to, and then, you know, I'm not always nice. Don't let this face fool ya. No, I can be a cold-hearted bitch. And that's the tea. What I'm talking about is kindness. So, oh, I bet that's what this bobby pin was in my hair for. Look at there. Looky there. Look at me making gains on my life today, ladies and gentlemen. So, basically my point to everything I'm going to say is it was a choice in kindness is what it came down to. And sometimes kindness can get you into a bad situation, unfortunately, but ultimately I think that it's the one that you can choose that is going to have potentially the most positive outcome no matter what, because if you're acting in kindness first, then there should be no reason for the other parties involved to be upset. I mean, unless you being kind to somebody else upsets them, which, I mean, let's speak about the reality on that. That's totally possible because everything is offensive. So being kind, definitely offensive. Put that on the list. But what I came down to was I made my choice. I told myself, you know, I'm just gonna act in kindness first, and I'm gonna put kindness out in the universe. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm gonna handle the situation, and ultimately I don't think it could be bad. But sometimes, you know, being really kind can get you in trouble. Like recently I was nursing Lucy, because hashtag breast is best for my baby, personally. Not everybody's baby, my baby. But I was feeding her while I was at the store because, I mean, I get hangry too. And if I don't have to wait, then why should I, right? So, I put a cover over me because that's how I'm comfortable. I don't care how you breastfeed. But for me, I feel more comfortable covering up. And this guy came over and started to have a conversation with me in the aisle at Walmart about how I could work for his business, or I could make blogs for his business, and was basically recruiting me and pitching me, you know, to submit an application with him, or whatever the hell he was talking about. The whole time I'm trying to nurse Lucy, and he knows I'm nursing Lucy because he made a comment about it. And it was just so awkward and so uncomfortable, and I was polite the whole time and tried to carry on this conversation that went on way longer than I would have liked, but I didn't know how to get myself out of it because I'm just nice, and I'm always like, I just want to be very kind to people, very patient, and understanding, and I humor too much a lot of times, and this was one of the things I should have just been like, excuse me, I can't talk right now. But yeah, it was just, I wish I would have been less kind in that situation because it was awkward. And then after I finally got myself out of it, my 9-year-old said, I thought you knew those people. So I was being polite. And I was like, well, next time we get in that situation, you start screaming that you have to shit really, really bad. And he asked, can I say the curse word? Or it's freaking ridiculous. I mean, other than that, I think that kindness is the way to go. And with the situation that I kind of used that as a judgment in my choice, was that, you know, if my goal is to just try to be kind and loving and supportive, because that's genuinely all I really want to do anyways, I don't want to cause anybody strife or grief or upset them, or and you know, being an honest person like I am, that's always, it scares me. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you because I love you and you might not like it. Please don't yell at me. I don't handle that well either. It makes me cry. But I chose to just put out kindness, you know, kindness, love, support, and just genuine honesty. I think that there's a lot of people in this world that make it hard to be kind, especially kind first, because they just are super anti all of that, and it's just always negative all the time. And every time you try to give into their life in a positive way, they just kind of shove it back down your throat. So it can be really difficult being kind, because there's just too many people out there in the world that refuse to allow kindness. And then somehow they always try to make you feel like the crazy bullying one because you were trying to be nice, and now somehow they're the victim. I don't know. I don't really understand a lot in this world these days. I'll be honest. But kindness that I can do. So in short, we need to resist the hatefulness and put out kindness wherever we go. Because if we're acting in kindness, then if we fuck up, we at least know that it was genuinely from a place of just love and support. And then we just need to reassure whoever we're talking to or interacting with, you know, that wasn't our intention. We were trying to act in kindness, and they can either accept it or they cannot accept it. Let's be real, most people aren't going to accept it. They're just going to tell you that you are an asshole. And that's how they're going to see it for all eternity. So if that's the case, then just move on, because nobody needs that type of negativity in their life. That's a really heavy thing to carry. So that concludes this week's Monday Coffee with the Doll. These are the days that fill our week. Sit down about kindness. My head hurts. So you might be asking yourself, Emily, what are you making today? And I'll tell you, let me tell you right now what we're making. We are making ranch dressing. That's what we're making in the kitchen, okay? All we're going to need, okay, for the best freaking ranch dressing you'll ever have in your life is, okay, you need this right here. This is the shit. It's amazing. So this is the Hidden Valley Ranch buttermilk recipe, okay? And then you're going to get some buttermilk, and mayonnaise. Yep, a cup of each. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Put it on everything. Put it on your whole life. Ranch dressing your whole life. Put it on everything. You don't buy things for ranch. Ranch is the star. The things are the side dish. The ranch is the star. So that's what we're gonna be making today, and it's gonna be delicious, and I'm excited. So, don't say I didn't give you nothing. I just changed your life. We are also making brownies. Yeah, so we're also making brownies. Duncan Hines, it's the only way to go. So now we have everything. Don't put the ranch on the brownies though, so. Life hack. So here we go. We have our buttermilk, we have our mayo, and we have our powder. Yep. We're gonna stir it all up, and it's gonna be this ginormous bowl of love. Super white trash like. I love it. It's my favorite. Boom. Porn.
You see, the smartest part about making brownies when your kids aren't home is you get to lick all of the spatulas and you don't have to share any.
Rolling. Here we are. So it is Thursday, doll fam, and I have a lot of anxiety today because it's my kids' open house tonight. So that means I have to get dressed and I have to go out into the public where I live, and I hate it. Like, I hate it. Anywho's it. So I had an interesting interaction today online, and I wanted to share it with you because I don't know, I think it's a good thing to share. So I have another page, and I posted a body positive cartoon that I found, and because it's a positivity page, and I found it on Pinterest, and it was super cute. It didn't have any information on who the artist was or, you know, who created the image. I clicked on the website where that image was pulled, and I couldn't see. If I can't find it, I'll just post it, and then hopefully somebody will know and put it in the comments, right? And I don't spend hours hunting, but I definitely try to find it, and if it's there, I'll credit whoever it is when I share it. But this is just a page to share and inspire that I post on. And somebody had left a comment that was super salty. He was like, you need to look up the artist and credit the artist, and he was very passionate about it. And I get it, because I am the same way. You guys know, if somebody is like stealing somebody's art without crediting them, and they're not, you know, I'm not saying pay me, I'm just saying credit me. People share my stuff all the time and don't credit me. And when it's just like a little page, I don't really care. But if it's somebody who's like a big mass company and they're sharing my shit without crediting me because they're making a profit off of it, like, at least credit me, because you're making money off of me free without even my consent, right? So I get it. I get all the... And I said, you're right, I don't have the artist, I didn't share it, but I'm really glad you knew who this artist was and you could inform us and share. And So thank you. You know, I agreed with him. And he immediately clapped back something again. Just so he's like, well, you needed to do, and he like types out this play-by-play of what I should have done, I guess, to find the artist, to credit the artist. And he wanted to argue about it. He was passionate about it. He wanted me to somehow like tell him to fuck off, I guess. I don't know what he wanted, but you could tell my reaction wasn't it, because he kept trying to like prod me into arguing about, I guess, how I thought it was okay to share content without the original artist tagged, which I don't. Like, I think credit is the most basic thing you can give somebody as a content creator, which is why I didn't argue with him, because he was right. I could have done better. Like, that's just the way it is. I could have done better. I'm acknowledging that. But I feel like in today's world, acknowledging that you were wrong and saying, hey, you're right, I'm correcting myself, that's not even enough anymore. Like, that's not even good enough. I don't know what these people want anymore. Everybody wants to prove, like, they want to teach somebody a lesson online and prove their point and have that person grovel, I guess. I don't know. It was a really strange interaction. I could feel, and I could be 100% wrong, because, like, you can't pick up somebody's emotion through a Facebook comment feed. But it definitely had this vibe that this guy wanted to fight me on this, and I just wasn't going to do it. And I think that that's important. I think that we're put into situations all the time where people want us to react. Like, that's what they want. They want that drama, that reaction, that fight, that opportunity, but don't give it to them. Act in kindness and love. So that's my doll fam interaction of the day. Now I'm going to eat my weight in little donuts. Love your faces. So my kid just came in here and said, what are you doing? He said, I'm making a video real quick. He goes, really? You're making a video right now? The fuck? I feel so judged. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. Fuck. Oh, it's Saturday. That's right. So the last we spoke, I was making brownies. And they were delicious. They were absolutely delicious. But it is Saturday. Friday was hectic and we didn't get far. So, you know, but here we are. So judge me, right? Judge me. All 3 kids are alive and fed. So this week I've had a lot of cups of coffee. And I think I've said some smart things. Probably not everything smart, but a few smart things. I had an anxiety attack at back to school night, but I survived, and the kids have a great memory of the whole thing, and that's all that matters. I think that I'm not going to be filming for Monday Coffee. These are the days that fill our weeks, like during the weekends, so I can just spend time with my kids unless something happens, and then I will. But for the most part, it's going to be like a Monday through Friday thing. I think that's responsible. But anywho's it, that's going to wrap up this episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll. These are the days that fill our week. This week was wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. For sure. For sure. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that this week, I suppose. Make sure you head over to my friend Fizzy Treats for all your CBD bath and body goodness, so you can be as chill as you want, as easy as plopping something that smells amazing into your bath water. It's not even dirty. We can make it dirty. But I think then this would have to be on something like OnlyFans, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about OnlyFans. I'm not that cool. Or that sexual. Also, if you guys want to get one of these all original Monday Coffee with the Doll Fam mugs, hit up my friends at Forever Above Me. You can find links below for all of this goodness. But other than that, thank you for watching. Remember that these are the days that fill our week. Make them as amazing as we are. So, until next time, I love your faces. So, bye!